Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Peter J. Cooper the Model Builder. So I've got stage number 10 here, and as you saw in the previous video, I'm cutting them up in two because it's taking longer than I expected to take. Ausgabe number 10, the turbo generator. We're putting that together with a little bit of glue, and we're putting a little bit more on the front of the locomotive. So we're going to see how that works. So let's go straight into this and start this beautiful build. There we go. All right, so let's go. That one. And we're putting on that one. There we go. That's on more than enough. No need for glue or anything like that. And let's put these brackets out. I think it's this one. There we go, that's in as well, that little thing there. Then above it we have that little thing, the eye, which goes in. Yeah, this is the short one. Okay, we put a little bit of glue on that because I think that is a little bit too loose. So we have that. Then we put that on, the smaller one onto that one. We take that one, yeah, and get that one out. That one is in need of a little bit of glue as well. Look at that. And that one. Then we take that one. Yep. Put it in the wrong side. No, I did put it on the right side. All right, let's leave that for a second and go to the other side. There we go. Sorry about that. That is in there. Yep. Okay, we've got those two together. Then we're getting 10E out. That one. Okay. And putting it onto that point there. Let's see. 2 EPs again, of course. Wow. That is hard to hold in there because there's a ledge right next to it. Okay, we've got one, but they're saying we should have two. And I did only got one. Yeah, we should have two. Oh, there it is. Pew. We're going to use that one, and we're going to use that one. Okay, then we're not going to. Nope. This we've all been making. We're not going to do anything with it. All right, that's in right there. Now we're going to put those two steps right there with some more EM screws. Oh, I used the EP just now. Oh, we were supposed to be EPs. I'm done. I'm doing roll. Let's do another one of those EPs. Did you see that? I put that one on with 2 EM screws right there. And we're going to do the whole same thing right there as well, but we need to make sure that the screw holes behind it are in good, because that fixes that panel that is behind it that we just put in the previous stage. These EMs won't go in. Let's put a bit of glue on that. Okay, I've got a DM and an AM in there to make sure that we can get it in. We didn't get the EM screws are too short to put in, so that is just what I can do at the moment. And that's it for this stage, so let's go to stage 11 and see what we do right there. Okay, clean that one up. Let's see what we do in this one. Whoa. Let's see what we go on with. Love the picture. A lot of little stuff. Let's see what this time EMs. They're still going on with EMs, but I know they're not going to work. I'll have to find out what does work. These, we'll find out if it works or not. All right. So we put that one in right. We put, come on, that went in from there to there, and these are this part and that part. So we put these two together. This was from the previous state, and they're staying in pretty darn good. And we're putting them on those 2 points. All right, so we've got that one on now. Sorry guys, it's black on black, so it's really hard to 11L that one. So we're getting that one out, and we're going to put this in from a point right there to point there. So we have that in right there, from there to there. This one, that one, that one. We need to put a bit of glue in that. All right, so we're going to the other side, and we've got these holes where we are going to put those things in again. Let's see if these EMs work. Nope, not working. Again. Let's try another one. That one works. Let's try another one. The upper one is not working. That one does work, which is a little bit strange because on the other side it couldn't make it work. That one doesn't work. I'm trying it again. These are very fiddly, guys. Very fiddly. Nope, not working. Nope, not catching. And I haven't got any more of those AM screws which I need. I've got a DM screw. That's screw test number 7. Well, let's go on with this. I can't put this one on because it will not catch. It will not catch. These EMs, sorry guys, it's not working. Hachette, please do something about it. Bitte machen Sie das besser. Im Moment ist es nicht gut. Let's put a little bit of Klebstoff auf. I need to clean my glue applicator. I need to find a solution for that one because I cannot put it on. These other two do work, but that last one in front does not want to stay in and go in or whatever. So these must work. Last try. It's all black on black, so I can't properly see where the screw hole is. Well, I hope that will stay in, and otherwise we will need to put a bit of glue in there. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that, and let's go on. I've just put that one in with a little bit of glue. Put those on. Let's get that one out and put 11E in, and let's have a quick. Yeah, well, it looks a little bit different from on the magazine, I think, because there's an end on it which the magazine doesn't show. So we leave that on. There's another one screw falling out, one of those tiny ones most probably. It's all with these EM screws, they're not working. Then we've got this one to put on. Wow, is there a hole there? There are two. And then which one is it going? Should be going in the lower one of the two. And I can't see it like this. Wow. Let me just show you that in a moment. Okay, I put that one in, and it has to go into the lower of the two, but you need to bring it in into an angle before you can get it in, because it hits on that side straight away. Oh my goodness gracious me. So I've pushed it into that point there, and now I'm going to try and put it onto that thing, and it's in. So I just put that one in. That goes to that point there. All right. Woo. So we're not doing anything with that. It's hard to hold this thing. Where we are going to put this into. All right. I've just put it in. A little bit of help of my tweezer, and that helps it stay in. And this last thing, we're not doing anything with it. So we've put a lot of piping on. We're still having a lot of problems with these, because I've got one screw came loose here again, that one stayed in, and this one is now glued in. So these are not working properly. It's especially these EM screws that I've had a lot of problems with trying to get them into position. If there's nothing, if it's straight into it, but there's the little bracket, and then the outer skin, and then the point where they screw in. So they should have been a little bit longer than the EM screws that they're showing us now. Maybe 2 or 3 millimeters longer, and then it should have worked. But I don't have that, and I need to find and have a look in the screw bags that I have to see if I can find something. But you'll know that when I come back to you. All right, but I will try that off camera. I'll let you know when I start the new few builds that I have, and hope you will join me then. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and join me that next time when I do some more. Check out my channel as well, and I will hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.